What if one of the biggest obstacles to solving our community's problems isn't a lack of funding, isn't a lack of volunteers, and isn't a lack of good intentions? What if the real obstacle is that too many organizations are trying to solve the same problems alone? Today, I want to share why I believe the future of nonprofits isn't competition, it's collaboration. And the organizations that understand this shift will have the greatest impact in the years ahead. Hello, I'm Guy Williams, founder of Community Lifters. For nearly 5 decades, I've worked alongside businesses, nonprofits, ministries, and community leaders. And one lesson keeps showing up again and again. The most effective organizations aren't necessarily the ones with the biggest budgets. They're often the ones with the strongest partnerships. Let's talk about why. For years, many nonprofits have operated with a scarcity mindset. There's only so much funding, only so many volunteers, only so much attention, only so many donors. As a result, organizations serving similar causes often view one another as competitors. They compete for grants, compete for volunteers, compete for recognition, compete for resources. The problem is that the challenges facing our communities are becoming increasingly complex. Homelessness, addiction, family instability, food insecurity, mental health struggles. No single organization possesses all the expertise, relationships, and resources necessary to address these issues alone. The reality is simple. Most community problems are too large for any one organization to solve. Let me ask you a question. If 5 organizations in your city are all trying to help the same population, would you rather see them compete for the same dollar or combine their strengths to create 10 times the impact? Because that's exactly the choice many nonprofit leaders face today. And the organizations that choose collaboration are increasingly the ones producing the strongest results. When organizations work together, something remarkable happens. Resources multiply. One organization may have volunteers, another may have facilities, another may have specialized expertise, another may have funding relationships. Together, they create solutions that none could provide alone. Collaboration also reduces duplication. Instead of 5 organizations independently solving the same problem, they can coordinate efforts and fill gaps more effectively. And perhaps most importantly, collaboration builds trust. Donors notice it, volunteers notice it, community leaders notice it. People naturally trust organizations that care more about the mission than the spotlight. As Christians, this shouldn't surprise us. The apostle Paul describes believers as parts of a single body in 1 Corinthians chapter 12. The eye isn't competing with the hand isn't competing with the foot. Each part contributes something unique for the benefit of the whole. The same principle applies to ministries and nonprofits. God never intended kingdom work to be a collection of isolated efforts. He designed his people to work together. Different gifts, different callings, different strengths. One mission. As I look toward the future, I believe the nonprofits that thrive will be the ones that become community connectors rather than organizational islands. They'll build bridges, develop partnerships, share resources, and focus less on who gets the credit and more on whether lives are being changed. Because communities don't need more competition, they need more collaboration. If you're a nonprofit leader, ministry leader, board member, donor, or volunteer, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What partnerships have made the biggest difference in your organization? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you're passionate about strengthening faith-based nonprofits and building healthier communities, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another leader who may benefit. The goal isn't simply building stronger organizations. The goal is building stronger communities. Until next time, remember to keep your focus on the mission.